Good morning, everyone. Today is Tuesday, December 12th, and today we will cover the Yieldmax high income ETFs, TSLY, CONY, and then a little bonus at the end, NFLY, Nefle for Netflix. So, in summary, no trades yesterday for Tesley. So, not much to cover except where we stand. And if you look, this is the synthetic tab. I updated how much it would cost to close the position. And since Tesla price went down yesterday, it's going to cost more to close the position because we're under the 240 strike. It would cost $18 million to close. But again, this synthetic expires January 19th, 2024. So more than likely, this is just going to carry into the next year. And hopefully by that date, Tesla will exceed that. We can get some income on the synthetic roll. Moving on to the calls tab. If we look at the price changes, Tesla went down 1.22%. I'm sorry, Tesley went down 1.22%. Tesla went down 1.68%. And if you're new asking why it's not the same, it's because we have calls outstanding. And, selling calls, it's a bearish play. So when the underlying goes down, that's a good thing for the call. So the amount that it would cost to close the call becomes less and less as the underlying goes down. So even though we mimic the movement of the underlying stock, at the same time, we have options contracts that are moving a different direction, helping us, maintain our NAV value. So these are the three calls. Oh no, we have more. Actually, I can gray these out now, which I will. Give me 1 second. Boom, boom, boom. What color gray? I don't know. Doesn't matter. All right, so those are grayed out. So the only thing that should be showing is the open contracts that expire 12/15, which, yes, there are 3 of them. Let me just check active. Yeah, 250. Okay. So, yeah, there's 3 contracts that, again, when the underlying price goes down, the sell call gains in value essentially because it costs less to close the position. So as Tesla continues to go down, it essentially costs nothing, right? These contracts will expire worthless. So the premium that we collected up front would be 100% profit. So, and this is obviously the call credit, the premium we collected up front for each one, just so you guys know. All right, running total remains the same, 18.1 million or 26 cents per share. Daily income, 4 cents a day or 0.33% a day. So Tesley so far so good for the month. Cash and treasuries, really no change, $53,000. So nothing to talk about there. Outstanding shares, also I did not see a change unless they just did not update their website. All right, this is what we care about, right? Where do we stand for the week? We have 4 trading days left. And we have 34,125 contracts with a 250 strike. And since Tesla went down yesterday, we're now 4.28% out of the money. And as you know, my philosophy and my thinking and my want is 5% out of the money per week, which means if we have 4 trading days left, I'm okay with 4% out of the money. So I'm good. I'm good with this. IV is 44%, 30-day chart, kind of sloppy. You see the dip, that's because of X date. I'm showing possible gains, NAV appreciation of 48 cents should Tesla price go up to, the 250 range. And this is me just smirking because I'm happy I'm now in a position where, I'm feeling pretty good about it. But, as always, these fund managers, they know what they're doing, not some YouTuber, not some schmuck on YouTube, right? Anyway, Let's look at Coney. Coney did have a trade. I do not have the screen print, but there was three things: two for the synthetic, one for the trade. So they added 390 contracts for the synthetic, and it pretty much was almost break even. But in summary, coin price is around 138, which is below the strike. So if they closed out their synthetic position today, it would be a $2.7 million debit. But again, it expires January 19th, so nothing to really be concerned about. Now, looking at what they did yesterday, actually, let me go to the price first. ETF close price for Coney, 3.78% down. And for coin, it was 5.87% down. Again, keep in mind, selling calls, bearish play. So when the underlying goes down, we win on the sell calls. So we're not gonna, when the underlying goes down, we're not gonna go down with it 100% as long as we have calls outstanding. If we just had the synthetic open, yes, it'd be a 1-to-1 movement. All right, so, and we also made premium yesterday. We sold, we did 390 contracts at a 150 strike price, which is 8.68% out of the money. And we got $1.26 per share, or $49,140. Added to the running total is now a $5.4 million debit, which again, if we're at a debit, there's no point on talking about what the distribution payout is, because simply on the weekly calls, we can't afford it. All right, looking at the treasuries, cash went up, and treasuries kind of stayed the same, but overall increase of 3.6 million. And based on what I see here, it's not because of the call. So outstanding shares did not change per their holdings record. However, I think it did because obviously look at the cash increase. They're famous for not updating that. Coney active, where do we stand? Well, we added more contracts to the 150. So if you see, I added to the formula plus 390. So now we have 11,060 contracts, and all of them are at least 8% out of the money, and we have 4 trading days left. So Bitcoin has been going down, which means coin went down yesterday. Will it continue? Who knows? But if it doesn't, we are ready. We're ready for the upside gain. How much upside? $2.93. At least that's what I'm showing. My reaction is happy, hell yeah, show me the money. I almost bought Coney yesterday because it went down, but I didn't. I held off. If it goes down again, I may be tempted today, but we'll see. All right, so that's Tesley and Coney. And as mentioned, let's talk about Nefle. So if you go to the Yieldmax website, again, you could just do this yourself. You don't need me. You could just pull up any fund you like and go to Nefle. And I can't pull up the intraday trades because, again, we're at the following business day, so it's not going to show. This is their distributions, but we want their current holdings. All right, here we are. Their synthetic is at 475, right? If you see on the top, 475, 270 contracts, and they're using those 270 contracts with a 460 call, if you see that right here, right? So they, again, just one position, all the contracts at a 460 call. So let's see how they're doing. Not good. It already went through it, and it's pre-market green, so not looking good for the week. What was their synthetic again? Their synthetic is at 475, so they're kind of in the middle. They're not making money on the synthetic, and their call kind of got blown out of the water. Not blown out of the water, I shouldn't say that, but their call is less than the the underlying price. So it's in the hole. We're in the hole here for Nefle, so we don't want to see that. And that's it. Obviously, treasuries are there, cash is there, but nothing else to really talk about. Let's see what their size of this fund is. Shares outstanding. Net assets 12.68 million. So 12. So they're 12.68 million. Let's compare that to Tesley. And that's 792 million. Wow. So their number one fund, Tesley, 792 million, blows Nefle out of the water. That's crazy. Wow. No love for Nefle, guys, huh? I like it. Anyway, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This video is for fun and entertainment. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click the like button. I think it helps. So they say. Any questions, leave in the comments. And if you want to be super generous, please share. By the way, I always tweet my videos. So if you're on Twitter, that's how you could share. You could just hit retweet, right? Or if you're on Instagram, I post these on Instagram stories. You could always reshare. It really helps, just get the word out. Because, it's obviously my channel's, it's growing very slowly, but really good. Like, I couldn't be happier, honestly. I couldn't be happier. And you guys keep me motivated with your, comments and, positive feedback. So, but, on occasion, I have to ask for a little additional help via, Twitter retweet or whatever. Or even Facebook. I share it in some of the Facebooks. And I put it in Reddit. But anyway. That's it. I got a busy week this week, so I got to get to work. But hope you guys have a great day. Later.